nice and soft. Breathing in as hips reach back, exhale as they come forward. Taking deep breaths in and deep. And reverse the other way, inhaling back, exhale forward. And chin to chest, and very carefully rolling the head from side to side, being extra gentle, especially with neck, shoulders. And coming back to center, bringing shoulders up and rolling them back. Big breath in, exhale, rolling them back. And 2 more. And reverse the other way. Exhale forward. And 1 more. And big breath in, lifting tailbone, lifting chest on your exhale, curl. And big breath and exhale, curl. So really lifting your tailbone and curl. And 2 more. And curl, last one. And curl, last. And reaching arms all the way up. Exhale as we bow down. Inhaling for a halfway lift. Exhale, relaxing down, soften your knees and come all the way up. Exhale, bringing hands to heart, hands to side, and inhale, reaching up. Exhale, diving down. Inhaling for a halfway lift. Exhale, relaxing down, soften knees slowly, coming all the way up. Exhale, bringing hands to heart, hands to side, 1 more. And exhale, bowing all the way down. Inhaling for a halfway lift. Exhale, relaxing down, soften knees, slowly coming all the way up. Exhale, bringing hands to heart, hands to side. Let's make that into a full vinyasa. Inhale, reaching back. Exhale, diving down. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale, hands onto the ground, jump step or float feet back into plank, coming down through chaturanga. Inhale, heart. Exhale, tuck toes. And stretching it back and walking through the feet by bending into one knee, coming up onto the balls of the feet, bending into the other. Nice big breath in and big breath out. Feeling nice widespread fingers. And coming all the way up, soften knees, looking past hands, jump, step, or float feet forward. Inhaling for a halfway lift. Exhale, relaxing down, soften knees, come all the way up. Exhale, bringing hands to heart and hands to side and reach. And inhale, bowing forward as we breathe out. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale, hands onto the ground, jump, step, or float feet back. And coming down through chaturanga, scooping heart up into upward facing dog. Exhale, stretching back into downward facing dog, really feeling hips reaching back, nice long length through your spine. As we take those big breaths in and big breath out. And And one more big breath on the exhale, softening knees, looking past hands. Jump, step, or float your feet forward. Inhaling for a halfway lift. Exhale, relaxing down, soften knees, come all the way up. Exhale, bringing hands to heart, hands to side, and one more. Reaching back, just getting a little bit of motion going. Exhale, bowing forward. Inhaling for a halfway lift. Exhale, bringing hands onto the ground, jump, step, or float, feet back into plank, coming down through chaturanga. Scooping hard up into upward facing dog, tuck toes. Stretching back into downward facing dog, walking through the feet. Taking those deep breaths in and deep breath out. When you're ready, picking up your left leg, flexing the foot, taking a big breath in and really reach. Taking a big breath on the exhale, taking knee to forehead. Inhale, reach back, and exhale, knee to forehead. Inhale, reach back, 2 more. Inhale, reach back, last one. Inhale, reach back, taking knee behind, left wrist coming into pigeon. And breathe. If you can, seeing if we can even out our hips so we're not sitting into that front hip, really squeeze. Squeeze the inner thighs. If it's possible, come all the way up, squeezing the legs. And exhale, relaxing down and staying here for 4 breaths. Nice deep breaths in and deep breath out. And one more big breath, slowly walking hands back up. Tuck your back toes, transferring back into a 3-legged downward dog. And then bending knees, stacking left hip on top of right hip and breathe. Making sure both hands are equal. Taking nice deep breaths in and deep breath out. One more big breath, slowly unstack, second time. Coming back into pigeon again. This time seeing if we can reach just a little bit further back with that back leg. And relaxing down. Taking nice deep breaths in. And deep breath out. Breathing deeply into your hip. And one more big breath, slowly walking hands back up, tucking back toes. We are going to come back up, 3-legged dog, bending knee, stacking hip, and breathe. Take those deep breaths in and deep breath out. One more big breath, slowly unstack, reaching leg up a little bit higher. And when you're ready, we are going to step our left foot on the outside of our left hand coming into lizard. So gently reaching it forward. So option 1 is staying here. 2, take your back knee down. 3, flex foot, allowing from the hip to open up. And if it feels okay to come down onto your forearms, please, please, please do. Really breathe. Feeling that lengthening. Taking nice deep breaths in and deep breath out. One more big breath when you're ready. Slowly bringing hands back, slowly bringing knee back, and 3-legged dog. Bending knee, stacking hip. Taking nice deep breaths in And deep breath out. One more, slowly unstack and very carefully taking left leg, stepping it forward on the outside, second lizard coming down. Very carefully. If it feels okay to flex foot open, please, please, please do. Really breathe and coming down again. And taking nice deep breaths in and deep breath out. And one more, slowly coming back up, tucking toes, three-legged dog. If it feels okay to come into a half wheel, please, please, please do if that is in your practice. Otherwise, staying here and breathing, really opening up that left side body. One more big breath, slowly unstack, coming back to center. This time we are going to step our left foot in between our hands. Nice deep breath in. On the exhale, stepping it through, taking back knee down. Front knee is directly over ankle, reaching up. And breathe, taking those deep breaths in and deep breath out. One more big breath, slowly bringing arms forward, taking right elbow coming into a twist and breathe. Taking nice deep breaths in and deep breath out. If you'd like to curl your back toes, picking up your back knee, please, please, please do. Taking those deep breaths in and deep breath out. Two more big breaths. One more big breath. On the exhale, slowly untuck very carefully. Tuck back toes, coming back up into downward dog. Walking through the feet. If anybody would like to add vinyasa here, please do. Where you come up to high plank, down through chaturanga. Bringing chest up into upward facing dog, and then meeting us back into downward dog. Whenever you're ready, let's pick up our right leg. Taking a nice deep breath in on the exhale, taking that right knee and bringing it behind right wrist and pigeon onto the other side. Really breathe. And extending back like that, keeping those hips square and seeing if we can squeeze the inner legs just a bit, trying to come up a little higher. Taking those nice deep breaths in and deep breath out. Two more big breaths on the exhale, relaxing down, coming all the way down. Really breathe. Taking deep breaths in and deep breath out. One more big breath on your exhale, slowly walking hands back up, tucking back toes, pressing into your hands. We are coming back up. Three-legged dog, bending knees, stacking hip. Taking those nice deep breaths in and deep breath out. And one more big breath, slowly unstack, reaching leg up, nice deep breath, and on the exhale, bringing it back into a second pigeon. And breathe. And if it feels okay to allow yourself to relax down, Bringing torso coming down, please, please, please do. Taking nice deep breaths in and deep breath out. Two more big breaths on the inhale, slowly using your hands to guide you, slowly coming back up. Tuck the toes, coming all the way back, bending knees, stacking hips. And breathe. Taking nice deep breaths in and deep breath out. And unstack, seeing if we can lift that leg a little higher. And nice deep breath in on the exhale, stepping right foot on the outside of right hand, coming down into lizard. Feeling free. Option one is keeping leg straight. Option two is to flex and start to roll on the outside of that right leg, allowing that right knee to come open, opening from the hip always. And if it feels okay, coming all the way down. Taking nice deep breaths in and deep breath out. One more big breath, slowly walking hands back up, tucking toes, very carefully coming all the way back up, bending knee, stacking hip and breathing. If it feels okay to come all the way over into a half wheel, please, please, please do. If you're feeling warm enough at this stage. Taking nice deep breaths in and deep breath out. Two more big breaths, slowly coming back to center. A nice big breath in. One more lizard. Taking right knee or right foot on the outside of right hand. Very carefully opening up and slowly finding your way down. Taking those deep breaths in and deep breath out. One more big breath, slowly coming back up, tucking toes, and very carefully coming all the way up, bending knee, stacking hip. Taking nice deep breath in and deep breath out. One more big breath, slowly unstack, very carefully stepping right foot between hands, coming up into a crescent lunge. Really reach up and breathe. Taking those deep breaths in and deep breath out, bringing palms together, taking your left elbow, crossing over, and very carefully opening up chest. Taking those deep breaths in and deep breath out. One more big breath. Slowly unwrap, bringing hands back down, tucking toes, coming back, three-legged dog, bending knees, stacking hip, feeling free again to come over all the way if that is in your practice. Two more big breaths, slowly unstep, bringing both feet onto the ground, bending your knees, coming all the way down into a child's pose, letting your hips reach back, reaching arms forward and breathe. Breathing through the length of your spine. As we take those nice deep breaths in and deep breath out. And one more big breath, slowly walking your hands over to the right corner of your mat, getting that nice stretch along the left side of the body. Taking nice deep breaths in and deep breath out. One more big breath, slowly walking hands through center, coming over to the left side, taking right hand on top of left hand. And one more big breath, slowly coming back to center, coming back onto all fours and drawing rectangles. Inhale as we come back, circling it around all four corners. Inhale as we reach back, exhale as we come forward. Big breath in, big breath out. And one more. Reversing the opposite way. Inhale at the back, exhale as we come forward. And one more. Very carefully, as we come back this time, we are going to take our right arm and thread it underneath your left arm, reaching your left fingers over towards the right side. So really breathing into our shoulders. As we take those deep breaths in and deep breath out. And one more big breath, slowly coming back through center. And this time taking left arm, threading it under right, walking right fingers towards left side and breathe. And one more big breath, slowly. Unwrap, coming back to center. Feeling chest reaching towards the ground, hips reaching back. Taking nice deep breaths in. And deep breath out. And one more big breath, slowly coming back through center and finding your way down onto your stomach, bringing arms onto your forearms, so really coming into Sphinx, feeling the tops of your legs pressing into the ground, shoulders are rolled away from your collarbone, away from your ears, and breathe, taking those deep breaths in and deep breath out. 2 more big breaths. Last one, whenever you're ready, slowly coming all the way down, turn head to the left, bringing arms by your sides. And when you're ready, just bringing the shoulders up, rolling them back, just reaching shoulders and arms up, bringing forehead towards the ground to getting that range of motion, gently lifting, feeling your pinkies reaching up to the sky. Legs are engaged, glutes are engaged, really reach, feeling that range of motion through the arms. One more big breath on the exhale, slowly bringing them down, turn head to the side, give it a bit of a wiggle. We are going to bring it into L's. So what we're going to do is bend our elbows, really bringing the arms in towards your sides. This is very great for your rotator cuffs. Bringing forehead towards the ground. On the inhale, lifting arms up. And breathe, and keeping those elbows really hugged into the side because they're going to want to open. One more big breath on the exhale, release. Turn your head to the right. Give your hips a bit of a wiggle, just release. And when you're ready, bringing head back to center. Soften elbows. So bringing elbows hugged in, bringing it into a W. So very carefully when you're ready, gently reaching arms up. Still feeling those shoulders melting back, forehead is on the ground. These are all about your shoulder mobility, trying to make sure the neck stays out of this as much as you can. One more big breath on the exhale, release, turning your head to the left. Gently give the hips a wiggle to release. You may need to shrug your shoulders a bit to let it release too. And when you are ready, reaching the arms out to the side into what we call a T, just at shoulder height. Head comes back to center. When you're ready, and again, making sure the legs, your back and stomach are engaged as we lift the arms up. Into that T, really reaching fingertips to opposite walls as we reach. One more big breath on the exhale, slowly bringing it down, turning head to the right, giving your hips a bit of a wiggle, allowing that to release. You may feel the muscles around your shoulders just starting to get very warm right about now. And slowly bringing head back to center, extending arms forward. Making sure bringing shoulders up, roll the shoulders back so they're really into those pockets of muscles in the back. And when you're ready, if it feels okay, seeing if we can lift our arms up towards the sky. Really lengthening your arms. And one more big breath on the exhale, release, bringing arms back to your side, turning your head to the left, giving hips a bit of a wiggle just to release. And when you're ready, bringing it back up into Sphinx. So bringing forearms back down, nice and tall. We are going to take our right fingers over towards left wrist. Your collarbone is facing forward. We're going to bend. So if I've got my right, I'm going to take my left leg, reach back, very carefully seeing if I can keep my chest reaching forward as I reach. This is option one. Option two is to press into that front arm, keeping everything reaching forward, and breathe. Taking that nice big breath in and big breath out. And one more big breath on the exhale, very carefully releasing, coming back to center, coming all the way down, turning head to your left, arms by your sides, give your hips a bit of a wiggle, allowing that to release. And whenever you're ready, and always being careful, especially if you've got a sensitive low back, coming back up, all the way nice and high, taking left fingers over towards right wrist, soften right knee, very carefully, keeping chest forward, shoulders are melted back, and gently press. Option one is here. Option two, push, come all the way up. Really breathe. Taking those deep breaths in and deep breath out. And seeing if you can lift your heart just a millimeter higher. And on your exhale, release, bringing both hands back down. Slowly finding your way back, turning your head to the left, arms by your side. Give your hips a wiggle, let the back release. Nice work. And very carefully, when you're ready, left hand under left shoulder, head is turned to the left, open up, right arm to the side. Very carefully, so it's at about 9 o'clock at shoulder height. Soften your left knee. When you're ready, very carefully, we are going to roll onto our right shoulder. Option one is to stay here. Two is to take arm all the way back, really breathe, feeling that squeeze between the blades. Taking deep breaths in and deep breath out. And feeling yourself taking a nice deep breath in. On the exhale, taking left arm back, Very carefully rolling back onto your stomach and extending. Left arm to the side, right hand under shoulder, turning your head to the right and bending right knee. Very carefully, allowing yourself to gently reach, feeling that squeeze between the shoulders. As we take those deep breaths in and deep breath out. And one more nice deep breath in on the exhale, slowly bringing left hand back, slowly reaching back all the way, arms to your sides, turn head to the side, giving hips a bit of a wiggle just to release. When you're ready, engaging your legs, your feet, your glutes, your torso, especially your abs and your back. Shoulders are going to roll back, bringing head back to center, taking the arms up, feeling tops of the feet press into the ground. On your inhale, bringing head, neck, and chest up. Really breathe. Making sure there's no pain in the low back, that we are engaging our muscles. Taking those deep breaths in and deep breath out. One more big breath on the exhale, very carefully release, turning your head to the right, giving your hips a little bit of a wiggle. And when you're ready, bringing head back to center, shoulders up and back, interlacing fingers, and very carefully lifting up shoulders, head, neck, and chest, and breathe. Tops of the feet are pressed into the ground. As we take those big breaths in and big breath out. And one more big breath on the exhale, slowly coming down, releasing hands, releasing, giving hips a bit of a wiggle to release. Softening both knees. If you are able to grab tops of the feet, please do. Keeping the tops of your thighs on the ground. Bring shoulders back, feel that squeeze. On the inhale, bringing head, neck, and chest up. Taking nice deep breaths in and deep breath out. Really breathing through your heart. Seeing if it's possible to lift just a little bit higher as we breathe. Taking those deep breaths in and deep breath out. 2 more big breaths on the exhale, slowly. Coming back down. Giving your hips a little bit of resistance, release. And very carefully, when you're ready, coming back to center, hands under your shoulders, very carefully tuck, coming back into embryo. So reaching hips back, arms by your side. Breathing deeply into your low back. And one more big breath. Slowly coming back up, coming up to a nice tall seat when you're ready. And very carefully taking your back, curling it back and circling the rib cage around. Inhaling forward, exhale back. And one more. And reverse the other way. Inhaling forward, exhale as we circle back. And one more. Slowly coming back to center. And when you're ready, we are going to come all the way down onto our back. So very gently rolling it down. Opening our arms to the side, knees at hip distance apart, and very carefully letting the knees melt from side to side. Big breath in and big breath out. Coming back center, bringing knees in towards chest, and gently taking your arms and gently rocking side to side, forward and back. And reverse the other way. Coming up, and exhale, gently shaking out arms, shaking out legs. And when you're ready, reaching arms, reaching legs away from the torso to take nice deep breaths in and deep breath out. One more big breath on the exhale, slowly releasing your arms, releasing your legs, softening your eyes as we slowly find our way into what we call Shavasana, turning palms up to receive energy or turning palms down to ground. And feeling yourself taking in a nice deep breath in and exhale. Starting to feel movement returning to fingers, toes, hands, and feet. If you'd like to reach your arms above your head to yawn and stretch, please do. Feeling fresh, cool air coming in, warm air coming out, and softening your knees. And very carefully rolling to one side, using your biceps as a pillow, and slowly finding yourself all the way up to a tall seat. And reaching your arms all the way up, taking a nice deep breath in, and on your exhale, bowing to thank yourself. And I thank you too. Namaste, everyone.